At that, of course, James and GY against Roger in mid one, and a very early rotation from Arfu. Looks like they want to try and set up with the arrow, but they haven't got the Nightmare up yet, so this may be a bit preemptive, but they've got the Stormhammer, and now they've got the arrow to follow up, and James should eventually die, and does. Arfu.
Sure, towards that Viper, it doesn't get off to the running start. There's a Nightmare now.
Oh, it's a great arrow as well, Arfu, from a mile away. Mid one's going to move in. The help is there, but they're still going to rush in after this mid one. He does claim the kill on the Fisher. It's not going to be good enough. They'll try to at least kill Arfu, but they're not even going to be able to get that.
They're still set up. You don't have both.
They are. But they are, John. They are going to move on to mid one. That'll be a massive pick off from the Sven. He will try to stun and run. Citrus is there with the blocks, but it's not enough yet. He'll try to run through the trees. Arena is down, but there's no mana for the spear, but it won't matter. They only needed to lock him. Still mid one. Top of the net worth board. Ancient stacks are to be farmed up now. In fact, he's stacking more, but a nice rotation in. Citrus and GY going to be around the area, knowing exactly what mid one's going to be doing on this Sven, and they do punish him. Nightmare out. Roger going to try and turn here onto James. They should at least be able to get the Earthshaker. KP will keep the chase up, and in fact, towards the North Moon, he starts another team fight onto Citrus, but they miss the boat. So Citrus, he's going to be able to team.
And they are lining up middle.
And KP, and me against the Viper. Nightmare is there from Roger, and that'll make sure that you can't get the damage out as KP. He's going to turn around and try to man up. Guardian Angel's there. It may not be enough, though, as the boat does fly in. GY, he's dropping very low, and now mid one. He'll get to work. They're still trying for KP. The man just won't die, though. They commit absolutely everything at him, and he is still just walking strong as mid one. He'll keep the chase up. VT Faded will avoid the arrow, but the X is there from Moon. They've got the monkey, but no, the Boundless Strike. He will turn around now. VT Faded. G might just be the target for Citrus. He's a very easy target to get once you do land the spear, and or let James actually take the kill, and that's going to allow him to get closer and closer to that blink dagger. But now mid one is going to try and chase somebody down. Stormhammer is going to make it in time. They will at least surely be able to get the shaker down, and they will. Mid one, the one to take the kill.
Troll coming through from Ragdoll, even out the mid tier 1 trade. And they can invade that top jungle now as well, although Omni Knight.
Arrow's going to land, a max duration arrow, and that'll be mid one. Easily able to clean up a kill. However, bot lane, KP is going to be able to get caught. I don't think they have anywhere near enough damage, but they're going to try with GY coming in, but mid one, he does rotate. God Strength has been popped, but Echo Slam is there, but the Nightmare does fly out, and now the Fiend's Whip does catch GY as mid one can just get to work. Double kill out on the Sven, and they've even got a triple as mid one just cleans them up with the cleave. And that was a very unexpected rotation for SMG as they were hanging around that top jungle, killing off the Omni. In fact, VT, he's also been caught out of the mid lane now. Arfu just gets him with the arrow. This time, no Heavenly Grace to keep VT Faded safe. He'll pop the Wukongs and try to fight this one out, but you've got more in the tank coming in as VT is going to get arrowed and does die, and now they've got another Omni Knight to take out, and Arfu will clean up both. Citrus is currently being watched. Moon does get the X-Torrent, and the arrow is going to follow up. They've got help there as James is going to jump in, but a Nightmare is out from Roger to try and save his team, but a Boundless Strike going to hold both of them down as they will find Arfu and Roger. And now Ragdoll, the ones that are making some great rotations, but here comes mid one. Buyback immediate from Roger. They'll go on to the Omni Knight now. They'll keep trying for more. Wukong's command onto the high ground. KP will get Rodabay tossed up, but can they deal enough damage to get through the timber? He's still very tanky, but eventually they'll get him. Mid one, though, jumps right into the arena now, going after that Omni Knight. They've got him. Roger does go down a second time, but dieback is mid one now to drop as well. A bit too preemptive there by SMG, as they will even find Moon on the Kunkka. And now it's Roshan time for the side of Ragdoll. Lane mid one. Arrow does land onto GY. Mid one, he is still going after that tier 2 tower, but the echo's in. James just wants to lock him down long enough to get the damage up at mid one. He's got the BKB. He'll find the Omni, and he'll TP right out of there. I think Roger, leaving himself behind with the Fiend's Grip, perfectly fine. So you do force the rotation out of that dire jungle, and that's all SMG really wanted. Oh, bot lane. Oh, they even got Citrus. Even better. Mid. Oh, they've got KP again. Run of Atos, but Nightmare is there to try and juke out some spells, but it's not going to be enough, it seems like, as KP. He's going to try and chain away. They've already gotten Rogi, and KP, he's still trying. But in the end, the Viper Strike flies out, and that is going to be more than enough. Another 2 kills the way of Ragdoll. But Godstrength pop, mid one. He wants to try and force a team fight. They'll get the Omni Knight. That's about all they're going to get. But it is a bit of a free kill for them. So let's
be elsewhere very quickly to look for these opportunities. Citrus is still playing forward though, mid one, to be able to spot him out, and does have that silver edge.
That he does, but nice blink away. Citrus, he saw him with the sentry ward, or did he? He'll run back up to the high ground, and they will take no chances. They'll commit the Fiend's Grip and get the kill. In fact, they'll go for more now. James will try to use himself up. GY, he's going to move in. Guardian Angel's there, but the Nightmare on the Viper is going to stop the follow-up damage. As VT faded, he commits the Wukong's command. Not going to be enough to hold anyone down as KP still kind of juking and jiving now. Moon, he's going to rush through, but he's under detection. Nightmare again onto GY. They may be able to go after the Viper now, but they want the rest of the team first. James, he's going to be the priority target. Get rid of that Echo Slam and all the stuns available as GY is going to try and TP up, but the arrow is going to be there on the Viper. Aeon disprocced. It won't matter though. He's going to drop as James does finally go down to KP. An SMG? Looks like they won't even do that though. Well, maybe they do. Smoke is out. Down towards the bot side of the map. They're going to spot Arfu, and they'll make the jump right in and just blow him up. Mid one, he is getting spotted by the detection of SMG. Buybacks are there though. Moon, he's going to rejoin the team fight as they have the outpost. Ragdoll, they're going to try him back, but mid one is there with the Dispel on Stormhammer. He's got the Earthshaker, and he takes James down immediately. GY. Not going to be too safe either as mid one continues the chase. Another Dispel. So many things to dispel with this shards up. And in they go. GY's gone. But in the end, won't really matter. Mid one's unable to really close the gap, but he's going to loop around the long way and come in from the backside. Still, Echo is there. James, I believe, was only on really one target. It won't matter. Rogi is going to try him back, but here comes mid one. Right after the Omni Knight, he bursts him down. Arena committed, but they already got the boat out, so Moon is going to remain protected as now they'll go in onto GY on that Viper. He's going to be all right for now, but probably not for long as KP's still on the chase towards the south. VT is going to run back with the rest of his team, and they do split up, but GY is going to be left behind. The Viper drops.
Have Aegis up anymore as that did expire, so they might want to
KP.
have to wait although.
Arrow landed. VT faded. No, he's going to be all right. Heavenly Grace is there again to save it. In fact, they got a great spear out on Moon. The Citrus just so good on this Mars. Finding the constant setups, and well, they've even got a double damage rune if they can grab it in time. Arfu's going to just deny it off, but the Rod of Atos is there. He'll try to use up and avoid this. Boundless, a bit off the mark, but it won't matter because eventually they will be able to take down the Mirana. Meanwhile, at the top lane, Citrus and Jake.
To your force.
Wow. For towers, knowing that there's probably not many buybacks going on. Like, you know, at least Moon's buyback is on cooldown because he did commit it earlier on, but now with the Wukong's command out, the tier 4 towers in such danger. Moon, or mid one, what's he doing? He's going for a base race. Can they defend though? Not quite. I mean, I guess you had to try.
It's pretty much set, and they're not going to have issues spreading that farm around here.
Well, they certainly are not. Mid lane, bit of a group up from both sides. VT going to move in onto KP. Global Silence also being committed, but KP is going to survive as now they'll try to turn back around. Nice swap in with the stun out. Follow-up stun is there from Arfu and mid one. He even joined in to secure the killers. Now GY is going to try and get in, but Wukong's command is going to be very well placed to zone everyone else out and just focus down GY. And that's exactly what they'll get. He tries to chain away, but he's not going to have enough time for it. In mid one, he wants to go for even more. James is going to be targeted, but Moon, he's copping so much damage on this Doom, but the Aphotic Shield's going to keep him safe as mid one. Well, you don't want to...
Defending. They could go for their own push, actually. The mid-tier one's not too healthy. They've got the Deso up and Citrus. Shouldn't take too long.
Pepper Concoction coming in from the side. Arfu goes right in on the line as they try to focus KP, but he's going to be able to survive. Avenge is proving to be a little bit too tanky at the moment as now Moon is going to try and sneak up from the side. Citrus, he gets stunned, but no, they'd rather the silencer. It looks like, no, never mind. But a nice illusion dodge from Citrus to avoid the stun from Arfu. And now SMG, they might need to back out as the Deso is up. So Citrus, he's hitting very hard on this TA. And they're going to continue trying to force another team fight from SMG. Arfu, another stun to fly out. They're going to try and protect the Arc as KP swaps himself in, but that's going to cost his own life. Mid one, back in on GY, but oh, well, the strike is there. He gets a silencer kill him. Now the Tomb's out. They've got the TA. Stun will connect. Moon should have enough follow-up damages. Mid one's going to move in as well, and eventually the kiting does pay off. They make it work. James, he's the final target they can acquire, and they will acquire it. Mid one with a triple kill on the monk.
The hero's ready. They could look to engage every single time. They know GS is down. That's a big opening.
Well, they're going on. Fu looks to be targeted here by GY. Stun will be there to protect Rogi, but the borrowed time was already committed. Towards the south, Moon getting focused here by the TA, but they do get the stuns out to protect this Moon. He doesn't have Doom, but he's still trying to get some work done. GY looks like he'll be the next target as mid one's going to move in. Stun is there, and it's plenty of damage with the Jingu Mastery. They will have enough to get GY. And yeah, SMG, I just don't think they intend to leave this this mid lane, as now they've caught the TA. A great swap out by KP, and well, this is one hero you don't really want to lose. Citrus, he will end up dropping. So as he does end up getting KP on the brighter side, but definitely not worth his life, as now they've even got the silencer. Another kill out for mid one, another triple kill. And now it's down to the bot lane where they spot out James. They do not want to stop this aggression, it seems like, as BT. BKB's out mid one. He'll move in onto the line, but BT faded. He stacks up the Fury swipes. Mid one, starting to drop very, very low. Needs to find a way to jump into a tree, and he does get there in time. Can they cut it down? Not quite. He's all right. I can't say the same for GY in a moment. The stun is going to start flying in from Arfu. Chains up to the high ground. You've got the vision there. Doom is out from Moon as well, so he's going nowhere. And BT is going to try and help with the rest of his team. And it looks like they may have poshed them out, but Arfu is still moving in with that stun and does get the kill as now BT faded. Wants to try and force the fight, but this may work against him. He's already popped the enrage, but mid one's just casually waiting on the Monkey King and will turn back around. Gets the Ursa onto Citrus. They'll land the stun. Acid spray to burn through the refraction charges. They'll get another kill. Fingers not there from James. SMG will move in again. A Bonic shield to protect KP as they jump in on the Lion. James, he will at least hex up mid one, but it won't matter. Taunts out from mid one as he gets another kill. Another team wipe out from SMG.
To sustain the farm game for both these heroes.
Well, KP may get caught. James trying to move in. Hex is out, but KP's kind of baiting here. They're going to move in mid one. He's around. He's already got on his 10th kill, but making an 11th kill. This man is just not going to see the Monkey King. It won't matter though. I don't think he really has much of a way out of this. But the strike is there. He's going to try and get Rogi, but the borrowed time is going to come out. Rest of the team is moving in to try and help, but the enrage is over. The swap is out from KP. Meanwhile, toward the south, Moon just holding everyone else back. They end up getting the silencer. The Deso damage, it's just not enough. Not for Moon yet. In the end, James as well ends up dropping, and Moon, he dies to a neutral creep. He even got the Doom off in time onto GY. They are just getting absolutely nothing on the side of Ragdoll. Citrus now, he will just try to meld and run. He'll blink out, but I can't say the same for GY, who's still being chased down by this support Alchemist. Meanwhile, on the side of Citrus, mid one, well, he's just bouncing around on his pogo stick right now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
God, this is just so aggressive. It's still going. GY's not safe. No.
Oh.
He thought he was safe. World. They are wrapping around here, James.
Well, they got James. He's in a spot of danger, but he's going to have his team nearby. Well, I say that mid one has joined in again. Another one for the side of SMG now, 11 to 27. 14 kills on this Monkey King. My God. It's Tier 3 tower now under siege. A blink is there. I suppose you could try to force a fight. it's looking really hard as there's your swap in from KB now into the tomb. He got Enrage off, but I just don't think it's going to help. How do you get out?
Top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is falling.
You just don't. And
yeah, I mean, in Ragdoll, they're going to try. I think this might be the last team fight they attempt. KB is going to start backing off. They've got some decent damage, but here comes the Cavalry Moon. He's in with the stun. The Wukongs deletes them, and they call it. They have had enough. SMG able to tie out the series in a very convincing fashion in this second game. The Ragdoll, worst case scenario, I mean, at least they draw.